Please stand as Mrs. Doty's class leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please be seated. Art show. On April 12th, 2016, PTO set up an art show. All of the grades did art. There were musicians from our school who played the piano. Most of the picture-person art was shown. There were refreshments out on a table. There was a lot of art shown, and everybody did a wonderful job. Miss Chapman's Peter Rabbit play. Miss Chapman's class did a Peter Rabbit play. They had to try out parts, and after Miss Chapman picked which part you got. They had the plays on Wednesday at 9:15 and also on Thursday at 1:15. You did an outstanding job on the play, Miss Chapman's class.
The book fair. All this week in the library, the PTO has been selling books for the book fair. They have sold many different types of books, from chapter books to picture books. They even sold some toys. There were also many different topics of books to choose from. The prices were great too. Hope you enjoy your book.
The final total for Fight for Life. The final total for District 140 was 42,222 and 66 cents. Way to go, Eureka!
Guess who? Mrs. Lawson.
Good morning. We are here with Mrs. Lawson, whose job is a third grade teacher at Davenport Elementary. Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Lawson.
Thank you for having me, Emma.
Where did you go to college?
I went to Eureka College and actually student taught with Miss Stefan and had a wonderful time student teaching with her.
Tell us about your family.
It's me and my husband. We live in East Peoria, and I have one sister who also lives in East Peoria. And my parents are actually lucky, and they are in Florida right now until May.
Do you have any pets?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I have two dogs. We have a pug named Jackson, a little fluffy dog named Winston, and a fluffy cat named Cooper.
What is your favorite song?
I have a lot of favorite songs, but I guess my absolute favorite one would be by Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody is probably my favorite. You got to sing along with it.
Who is your favorite teacher?
I'd have to say my first grade teacher was my favorite teacher because she taught me how to read, and I thought that was pretty neat to learn how to read.
If you could meet anyone, who would it be?
If I could meet anyone, that is such a good question. I think I would like to meet Abraham Lincoln. Was probably one of the most interesting people, and I also would really like to meet Martin Luther King Jr.
List 5 adjectives that describe your family.
Oh my, 5 adjectives that describe my family. Well, they're very loyal, they're kind, they're hungry, we're always eating, they're funny, and they're silly. I'd say that. Silly would be a good one.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, girls. Thank you.
Mrs. Lawson's family. Mrs. Lawson's pets.
Who do you admire most? Politicians, actors, teachers, athletes, or scientists? The results are 71 scientists, 67 athletes, 65 teachers, 20 actors, and 9 politicians. Scientists win!
The PTO movie night is next Friday, April 22nd. The doors open at 6 o'clock. The movie starts at 6:30. We will be having popcorn, water, and snacks from the snack sale. We will be watching the Peanuts movie. Have a good time there.
Classroom Spotlight. Mrs. McNeil's plant drawings. You have to draw and color a plant and label what a plant needs to grow. For example, someone drew water and air. The projects were amazing, Mrs. McNeil's class.
If Mrs. Ryan won the lottery, what would she do?
If I were to win the lottery, I would...
A. Go to Disney. B. Go to the beach. C. Buy an island. Or D. Buy a mansion.
If I were to win the lottery, I would... Well, first of all, I would never win the lottery because I don't play the lottery. But if I were to win the lottery, I would hope to use it to do good and go on a fantastic beach vacation with my entire family.
On Friday, the high is 73 and the low is 51, mostly sunny. On Saturday, the high is 76 and the low is 51, mostly sunny. On Sunday, the high is 76 and the low is 51, sunny. Do you know what a thunderstorm is? A thunderstorm is a storm where you hear thunder and see lightning. Usually, there is heavy rain in a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are electric storms.
That's all, folks.